Ladies and gentlemen, there is a power within you, one so immense that it has the potential to reshape your world. Yet, for many, this power remains buried beneath fear, doubt, and complacency. Today, I want to reveal a profound truth. Your power is waiting to be activated, and the dog is coming to wake it up. Now, you may ask, what does a dog have to do with my power? A dog is an extraordinary creature, loyal, alert, and instinctive. It detects what others cannot see, it senses danger before it arrives, and it responds with courage. In the same way, there are moments, people, and experiences in your life designed to stir up the greatness within you. Have you ever noticed how a dog reacts in the face of danger? It does not run away. It rises, it growls, it stands its ground. That is exactly what happens when you are faced with opposition, struggles, and challenges. These difficulties do not come to destroy you. They come to reveal you. They awaken a strength you never knew you had. But here is the key. Just as a dog remains loyal to its master, your power remains loyal to your purpose. If you ignore your purpose, your power remains dormant. But when you embrace your calling, when you step into your identity with confidence, your power is unleashed and you become unstoppable. History has proven that every great leader, every world changer had to face an awakening moment, a moment when something triggered their potential and forced them to rise. Maybe you have been waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right resources. But let me tell you this, the dog is already barking. Your moment is here. Your potential is being called forth. So today I challenge you, stop running from your power. Stop hiding from your greatness. Step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Because when your power is activated, you will no longer just exist. You will dominate and make an impact in this world. Throughout history, dogs have been recognized as symbols of loyalty, courage, and heightened perception. Their instincts allow them to sense things that are beyond human awareness. In the context of unlocking human potential, the dog represents a powerful metaphor, one that signifies an external force that has the ability to stir something deep within a person. This is not just about the physical qualities of a dog, but rather what it represents, the awakening of something dormant, the activation of a force that has been resting within, waiting for the right moment to emerge. A dog's primary nature is to remain alert, vigilant, and ready to respond. It is attuned to its environment, sensing shifts in energy, emotions, and even unseen dangers. The same principle applies to human potential. Many people go through life unaware of the strength that lies within them. They exist in a state of normalcy, living within the boundaries of their comfort zones, never realizing that they are carrying an untapped reservoir of power. However, just as a dog reacts to the presence of danger, there comes a moment when something or someone acts as a catalyst, shaking a person out of complacency and into action. One of the most remarkable traits of dogs is their loyalty. They commit themselves fully to their master, responding to their voice, protecting them, and standing by them in times of need. This unwavering devotion is symbolic of the connection between a person's potential and their purpose. Power without purpose is wasted energy. A person may have immense talent, intelligence, and strength, but if they are not connected to a vision or higher calling, their abilities remain unused. The dog, in this sense, represents an awakening force that brings a person back to their purpose, reminding them of the greatness they were meant to fulfill. Dogs are also known for their ability to detect danger before it arrives. Their keen sense of smell and heightened instincts allow them to perceive threats that humans cannot. This mirrors the way life presents signals and signs that indicate when a person is being called to a higher level of responsibility. There are moments when situations arise, unexpected challenges, difficult encounters, or even overwhelming failures that seem to shake a person to their core. But these are not just random events. They are signals, much like a dog barking in the night, warning that a shift is about to take place. The key is recognizing that these moments are not meant to break a person, but rather to awaken them to something greater. Another fascinating aspect of dogs is their ability to be trained. No matter how wild a dog may be, it has the potential to be disciplined, refined, and conditioned for a greater purpose. In the same way, humans have immense potential that must be nurtured, developed, and directed. People are not born with all their abilities fully activated. Rather, they must go through a process of learning, growth, and refinement. Just as a well-trained dog can become a protector, a guide, or even a rescuer, a person who undergoes proper training and self-discipline can become a force of transformation in the world. In many cultures, dogs are viewed as guardians. They stand at the gates, ensuring that nothing harmful enters. Similarly, every individual has an internal guardian, an inner voice, a sense of intuition, or a moment of realization that warns them when they are going off track. However, just as a dog's warning bark can be ignored, many people choose to silence the signals that life gives them. They dismiss their instincts, push away their dreams, and settle for mediocrity. But when a person begins to pay attention, when they truly listen to the call within them, they start to realize that they were never meant to live an ordinary life. The presence of a dog often brings a sense of security. It reassures its owner that they are protected. This represents the idea that once a person embraces their power, they gain confidence in who they are. Fear begins to lose its grip and self-doubt starts to fade. When a person knows that they carry something great inside them, they walk differently, think differently, and act with boldness. Just as a trained dog stands with confidence, ready to defend, a person who recognizes their power becomes unshakable, ready to take on the challenges of life. Dogs are also known for their ability to rescue. Whether it is guiding the blind, assisting in search and rescue missions, or protecting lives, dogs play an important role in saving others. This reflects the deeper truth that when a person activates their own power, they are not only transformed, but also positioned to impact others. The moment an individual steps into their potential, they become a source of inspiration, guidance, and leadership for those around them. Their actions, words, and influence begin to awaken the potential in others, just as one barking dog can alert an entire neighborhood to danger. The symbolism of the dog serves as a reminder that within every person there is an unawakened force waiting to be activated. Some may recognize it early in life, while others may only encounter it through trials and challenges. But regardless of how or when it is discovered, once that power is awakened, it cannot be ignored. Like a loyal dog that refuses to abandon its master, one's potential remains persistent, waiting for the moment when the individual decides to embrace it and step fully into their destiny. Every human being is born with a unique and extraordinary power within them. This power is not given selectively to a few individuals. It is embedded in every person's existence, waiting to be discovered, activated, and utilized. Yet many people go through life without ever realizing the depth of what lies within them. They move through their daily routines, bound by limitations imposed by society, fear, or self-doubt, unaware that they possess something far greater than they have ever imagined. This power is not just talent or skill. It is the essence of purpose, the potential to create, transform, and influence the world. The greatest tragedy in life is not death. It is living without knowing the reason for your existence. This power within is not something external that must be found. It is already inside. But it remains dormant until it is awakened. Some people discover their power through passion. Others find it through hardship. But regardless of the path, the truth remains the same. Every individual has something within them that, when activated, can change their entire destiny. It is like a sleeping giant waiting for the right trigger to bring it to life. Power does not come from external validation. It is not given by titles, wealth, or status. True power is internal. It is the ability to influence, to create, and to lead without needing permission from the world. History has shown us that some of the most powerful individuals did not come from privileged backgrounds. They were ordinary people who tapped into something extraordinary within themselves. They understood that their abilities were not determined by their environment, but by their willingness to believe in what was already inside them. Fear is the greatest enemy of power. Most people never access their full potential because they are afraid of failure, rejection, or even success. They hesitate to step into the unknown because they believe they are not ready. But power is not activated by comfort. It is awakened through challenge. Just as fire refines gold, struggles and trials refine a person's inner strength. The moments of greatest adversity are often the very moments that reveal the depth of a person's true power. The mind is the gateway to unlocking this hidden potential. Every thought, every belief, and every word spoken either strengthens or weakens the power within. People who constantly speak negativity over their lives unknowingly suppress their greatness. They limit themselves by saying, "I can't," "It's impossible," or "I'm not good enough." But those who understand the power of their own words declare, "I can, I will, and nothing can stop me." The moment a person shifts their thinking, they begin to see their true capabilities unfold. Purpose and power are deeply connected. When a person finds their purpose, their power begins to flow effortlessly. This is why many people feel lost, because they have not aligned themselves with what they were meant to do. They chase after things that do not fulfill them, hoping that success, money, or recognition will give them meaning. But true fulfillment comes only when a person steps into their calling. It is in that moment that their abilities, talents, and inner strength are fully activated. One of the most powerful truths about human potential is that it is limitless. Many believe that they are only capable of achieving a certain level of success, but this is a lie that has been passed down for generations. The mind, the body, and the spirit are designed for continuous growth. There is no ceiling to what a person can achieve if they are willing to keep pushing beyond their perceived limits. The greatest inventors, leaders, and visionaries in history were not those who accepted boundaries, but those who broke through them. There is a reason why some individuals seem to rise above the rest. It is not because they are more gifted. It is because they made the decision to tap into what was inside them. They stopped waiting for permission and instead activated their power by taking action. Action is the key. A person can have all the potential in the world, but if they never take steps toward their goals, that potential remains locked away. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not intelligence, resources, or luck. It is the willingness to act. Every person is born with a gift that the world needs. This gift is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to be shared. When a person embraces their power, they do not only transform their own life, they inspire others to do the same. Just as one flame can ignite an entire forest, one individual who fully steps into their greatness can set off a chain reaction of influence, leadership, and transformation. The power within is waiting. It does not require permission to exist. It does not need perfect circumstances to be activated. It only needs recognition, belief, and action. Those who choose to acknowledge it, nurture it, and step boldly into their purpose will not only change their own lives, but will leave an impact on generations to come. Challenges and tests are not meant to break a person. They are designed to reveal the strength that has always been inside. Just as a dog reacts instinctively to danger, adversity awakens something powerful within human beings. Many people view challenges as obstacles, but in reality, they are opportunities. Opportunities to rise, to grow, and to become stronger. A person's true power is not activated in times of ease and comfort. It is awakened in moments of struggle. Throughout history, the greatest individuals, leaders, inventors, visionaries, were not those who had an easy path. They were those who faced unimaginable challenges, but refused to let those difficulties define them. Every test they encountered became a stepping stone toward their greatness. They understood that adversity was not a sign of failure, but a call to discover their deeper strength. This is why tests are necessary. They strip away the unnecessary, forcing an individual to confront their fears, weaknesses, and doubts. A dog does not wait for permission to defend itself when danger approaches. It reacts immediately, tapping into its instinct for survival and protection. Similarly, challenges bring out the natural instincts in human beings. Instincts for resilience, problem solving, and determination. When faced with hardship, people either retreat in fear or rise with courage. Those who choose to rise discover abilities they never knew they had. They realize that they are far more capable than they once believed. Growth is impossible without tests. No great warrior has ever been trained without battle, and no great leader has ever emerged without struggle. In nature, the strongest trees are those that have endured the harshest storms. Their roots grow deeper because of the wind's resistance. In the same way, human beings grow stronger when they are tested by life. The deeper the struggle, the greater the growth. Challenges force a person to develop patience, endurance, and wisdom, qualities that cannot be learned in comfort. Many people avoid challenges hoping for an easy life. They fear discomfort and seek to escape difficulties, not realizing that by doing so, they are denying themselves the opportunity to unlock their true potential. When a dog senses a threat, it does not run away. It confronts the danger head-on. Likewise, the only way to overcome obstacles in life is to face them with boldness. Every challenge contains a lesson, and every test carries the potential for transformation. Those who embrace their struggles rather than resist them will find themselves becoming stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. There is a reason why some people seem to rise above their circumstances while others remain stuck. It is not that they face fewer challenges. In fact, they often face more. The difference is their mindset. Instead of seeing difficulties as barriers, they see them as training grounds. Instead of running from the storm, they learn how to navigate through it. This shift in perspective is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Adversity introduces a person to their true self. It removes the masks, the excuses, and the false security of comfort. When everything is taken away and a person is left with nothing but their determination, they begin to see what they are truly made of. Just like a dog that does not realize its full strength until it is placed in a situation that demands it, people do not fully grasp their own power until life forces them to use it. Difficulties also serve as preparation for greater responsibilities. No one is given a great mission without first proving they can handle small tests. Life does not entrust leadership, influence, or success to those who have not been refined through struggle. The person who learns to navigate small difficulties is the one who will be able to handle greater challenges in the future. Every test is a preparation for something greater. What seems like a crisis today may actually be training for an extraordinary opportunity tomorrow. Another powerful truth about challenges is that they often come disguised as losses or failures. A person may face rejection, disappointment, or setbacks that seem unfair. However, what may look like a failure is often a redirection towards something better. Just as a dog instinctively senses danger before it fully appears, life often gives subtle warnings and signals through difficulties. A closed door might be protection from something harmful. A loss might be a setup for a greater victory. The key is to trust the process and keep moving forward. The greatest mistake a person can make is to give up too soon. Many quit when they are just one step away from their breakthrough. They see the test as a sign that they are not meant to succeed, when in reality, the test is confirmation that they are on the right path. Every challenge is an invitation to grow, to elevate, and to become the person one was always meant to be. The dog does not stop barking when it senses danger. It continues until the threat is gone. Likewise, a person must persist, endure, and refuse to back down until they achieve what they were destined for. Challenges and tests are not punishments. They are blessings in disguise. They reveal strength, build character, and prepare a person for greater things. Those who learn to embrace difficulties with courage and determination will find themselves becoming unstoppable. They will rise above their fears, break through limitations, and step into a level of greatness they never imagined possible. Power is never given without purpose. Every individual is born with the capacity for greatness, but that greatness is not meant to serve only personal ambitions. It is meant to impact, transform, and elevate the world. The moment a person activates their inner strength, they step into a realm where they are no longer just living for themselves. They become a source of inspiration, a guiding force, and an agent of change for those around them. Just as a dog's protective instincts are not for itself, but for the safety of its owner, human power is designed to benefit others. The world is filled with people who have unlocked their abilities but have not directed them toward a meaningful purpose. Strength without purpose leads to destruction, while strength guided by vision leads to transformation. Many of history's greatest figures did not simply rise for their own gain. They recognized that their talents, wisdom, and influence were meant to serve humanity. Their legacy lives on because they understood that true power is not about dominance, it is about contribution. A person's impact is determined not by how much power they possess, but by how they use it. A dog that has been trained to protect and guide becomes an asset, but a dog that has been neglected or mistreated can become dangerous and unpredictable. In the same way, power that is left undisciplined, misdirected, or used selfishly can become harmful rather than helpful. This is why understanding the responsibility that comes with power is essential. Every person must ask themselves, how am I using what has been given to me? Am I building or destroying? Am I inspiring or discouraging? Am I lifting others up or keeping them down? One of the greatest indicators of true power is the ability to influence others positively. Influence is not about forcing people to follow. It is about leading in such a way that others are naturally drawn to the example being set. Just as a well-trained dog earns trust and respect through its actions, A person who walks in purpose and integrity earns influence through their character. Influence is not demanded, it is demonstrated. The most powerful people are not necessarily the loudest, the wealthiest, or the most famous. They are the ones who, through their actions, create a ripple effect that inspires others to rise higher. Another key aspect of unleashing power for a greater purpose is the willingness to serve. Many people mistakenly believe that power is about being served, but in reality, true greatness is found in serving others. The strongest leaders in history were not those who demanded submission, but those who uplifted, empowered, and equipped others. When a person shifts their focus from self-centered ambition to a mission-driven life, they find that their power multiplies. The more they give, the more they receive. The more they invest in others, the greater their own legacy becomes. There is a unique joy that comes from using one's power for the benefit of others. A dog finds fulfillment in protecting its owner, guiding the blind, or assisting in rescue missions. Its strength is maximized when it is fulfilling its purpose. In the same way, human beings experience true fulfillment when they see their abilities making a difference. Many people chase happiness in wealth, status, or achievements only to find themselves empty. But those who dedicate their power to a higher cause, whether it be mentoring, teaching, leading, or creating, find a satisfaction that cannot be taken away.